Or you get a good head of steam going.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And Jackson throwing once more. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. Through an opening, and there he goes. And he takes it back to the house. A fumble recovery for a Steelers score. And he has great speed, defensive back speed. Once he got it and took off, there was no catching it.
And I know every team tells you to hustle no matter what the play, but there was no chance of catching him. Maybe if it had been a defensive tackle running with the ball, but not in this case.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. First carry for Nick Chubb. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
And just a yard to go here on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Jackson. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle, and they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up 1st downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, Jackson. That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
It's a gain of 8.
The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. First carry for Raheem Mostert. And he will have the 1st down as he's brought down up near midfield. 2 yards and able to get the 1st down in the process.
And the 49er 1st down.
2 1st downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And he'll find Hall.
Cousins pass.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
It's 2nd.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score Steelers 7, 49ers nothing.
Good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Jackson from the shotgun. He finds his man Johnson. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Number 80.
Andre Johnson, 41 yards. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
Good.
Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
at their own 21-yard line.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24.
The ball carrier.
Tackled by Isaiah Simmons.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Throwing is Jackson. And he finds a man. It's McCaffrey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he stopped immediately there. Safety Grant Delpit up to make the play. It shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. 2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Elvis Dumervil drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down. Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. Back deep, 2-time Pro Bowler Dante Hall, taken in at the 22. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
They'll try and run it. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson flushed out right. Complete. It's Johnson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. From midfield now, here's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. The ball comes out, and the ball ends up out of bounds, so it'll be a loss on the play. Well, CD, that's the 2nd time this half they've put it on the carpet. Now, the first one they lost. Good news here, it doesn't cost them.
They do say that things even out in the course of a ball game, so you mentioned they lost the first one. This time, able to retain possession, but they can't get into this habit. The ball can't continue to go on the ground.
On 3rd down, Jackson. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for fourth down.
It brings up fourth down.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Operating from the gun, Jackson. And going deep for Hill. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 17. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted. The Steelers take over 1st and 10. At their
the Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they try.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
Josh Lambo.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On it's the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up.
It's
2nd and 8 coming up. And again, it's Cho. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
And looks like they've got 6 DBs on the field here for a 3rd and 9.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. 13.
Jackson to throw on 3rd down. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Let's go. You tighten up.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. 3rd quarter action in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, PA.
Watch the shit. Shit.
From the gun, Jackson, flush to his right. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 40. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10, right at the 40. From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half. And that trend is continuing here.
2nd and 11 at the 41. Operating from the gun, Jackson eluding the pressure right. They'll get this to Akers out of the backfield. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. They rolled out of the pocket right, and I think he wanted a little something more out of that play, obviously. Instead, he hit a safety valve.
It looked like 2 well-coached teams there, even though there was no yardage gain, because the offensive guys, hey, they realized their quarterback was out of the pocket. All the receivers went to the right spots, tried to get in his sight line, tried to open themselves up. just know where to go, where they could gain yardage. How about the defensive guys, though? Did not lose leverage and kept their poise and made a really nice play.
The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still fourth down. Would have been a decently long field goal, 51 yards from here, but instead they're going to go for it. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And on fourth down, they're able to convert and move the sticks.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Simmons on the tackle.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
At the Niners, 17.
They run it again with Chubb. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
Fletcher Cox on the tackle.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
He'll throw complete to Cam Akers. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. From 17 yards out, and the Steelers have taken the lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. It oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
First down, 49ers.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Jackson. Rush coming, and he's taken down. It was Von Miller who shot in there to get him down.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson under pressure again, and down he goes again.
A loss of 7 yards. It's 3rd down.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we got a one-score game. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. Flushed out right. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. They'll run on first down with Akers. And they'll get him down right around the 6. As they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
And
2. Here's Jackson. This is caught, and he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead.
score the play.
It would be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a two-score game. You're inside at 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
And this one will not be handled. It's into the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down.
Mostert
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
brings up 2nd and 2.
From the gun, Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Throwing again on second down. Jackson. Flush to his right. And this is caught at the 8. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. Jackson will throw again. And this is caught. So it's a late touchdown, but maybe too late. Still a little time left on the clock, however. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though, now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Jackson to throw. Oh, he'll take a shot from McCaffrey downfield. And this is taken in at the 5. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. And McCaffrey, 58 yards.
Steelers 20.
Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter